Have you found any trace of my daughter Goldilocks?
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Your Majesty, but there's still no sign of her. However, even in this dark hour, there is a faint glimmer of hope. Yesterday, I spoke to our court fortune teller. He had a vision that revealed to him the location of Goldilocks' star-shaped medallion. Apparently, we'll find it in the royal forest, right under the Christmas star.
A slim chance is still a chance, but don't waste your time looking for that medallion. I'd rather send someone else on that mission. Nothing should distract you from finding Goldilocks. Will I even recognize my own daughter after a whole decade of fruitless searching? What are the chances of her surviving? No, we cannot afford to give up hope just yet.
Just look at this tramp freely roaming around the royal palace! Guards! Get her out of here!
Save it, Vincent. I'll deal with this poor girl myself. And now, go back to searching for Goldilocks. Leave no stone unturned.
Yes, Your Majesty. As for you, Slattern, don't you even dare to set foot in the royal palace again. The next time I see you, I'll throw you out myself.
Greetings, child. Your face looks familiar to me. I think I saw you in town recently. You were helping poor kids, right? What a selfless deed that was, especially knowing you're not well off either. You probably overheard my conversation with Vincent, so how about you look for my daughter's medallion? It's protected by a special spell that allows only kind-hearted people to lay their hands on it. For a compassionate girl like you, that shouldn't be an obstacle. A generous award is awaiting you. Here, take this note. Show it to anyone who needs proof that you're running an errand for the king. Oh, and one more thing before you go. Try to stay away from Vincent. He's been on edge lately, constantly snapping at servants and courtiers alike. You don't want to get on his bad side.
Please, someone help me! Ah, finally, a living soul in this dormant forest. Please, set me free. I don't know what brings you here into this freezing cold, but I'll do my best to help you in return. Please, open this cage as soon as you can. I see a silhouette in the distance. Looks like someone is heading our way. Thank you so much. You're a lifesaver.
Princess Goldilocks! Where are you? Come out if you can hear me!
Vincent is the last person I wanted to see in my forest. He was the one who banished all the fairies into the woods. And what for? Just because Princess Goldilocks used to be friends with us. And that's not all. When Princess Goldilocks went missing, Vincent put all the blame on us fairies, even though that wasn't true. Who knows what else he's capable of? Staying out of Vincent's sight seems like the best solution at the moment. Don't worry, I'll help you hide from him. Vincent doesn't stand a chance against fairies' trusty spells. Looks like we're finally safe now. Sadly, you'll have to remain invisible for a while. That's because humans don't have magical abilities and can't lift such powerful spells on their own. If you were a fairy, it would be a different story. As you've just seen, I can become visible with one flick of a finger, but I'm not powerful enough to reverse the spell on you without help. Please, bring me some visibility powder. That's my last resort. I always keep it in my house. It's located in a huge tree in the middle of a forest, so there's no mistaking it. The entrance is protected by a special spell. Here, take this vial of magic essence. Pour a few drops of it onto the roots of that tree and watch the door open right in front of your eyes. Much better this way. I knew the visibility powder wouldn't let us down. And now, as promised, I'll help you find the artifact you're looking for. For a long time, a peculiar star-shaped medallion was indeed lying abandoned in the depths of this forest. However, Santa Claus picked it up the other day when he was delivering gifts in his sleigh. I'm sure Santa would gladly give you that medallion if you asked him to, but the problem is that he lives at the North Pole, miles and miles away from here. Luckily, I know a quick way to get there. You should ask Lady Winter for help. She is a kind sorceress who lives right here in this forest. But I'm afraid you'll have to wake her up first. Lady Winter has been working so hard to adorn the trees with snow in time for Christmas that she's feeling totally drained. Now she's sound asleep, and interrupting her hibernation won't be easy. Only the melody of a magic music box is capable of that. Follow me, and I'll show you the path to her residence. I'm sorry, but I won't be able to accompany you any further. I need to rejoin the other fairies. They've probably been worried sick about me ever since I disappeared. I'd spent ages stuck in that cage before you showed up to save me.
Who has the audacity to awaken me at this hour? Weren't you taught to respect other people's personal space and not disrupt their rest? Now I can see what brought you here. King Edmund has found the right person for this task. The Christmas Star Medallion reveals its power only to those whose hearts are pure. I can tell you have a soft heart and a kind soul, so you can count on me to help you. In your quest to obtain the medallion, you'll have to travel all the way to the North Pole. My powers can teleport you there in the blink of an eye, but activating the portal will require a few enchanted icicles. Can you bring some to me, please? And take this. It could prove useful.
There you are, you little tramp! It took me a while to find you, but now your hide-and-seek game is over! Don't even think you can slip away from me! Not this time!
Don't just stand there, girl! Enter the portal and find Santa! I'm sure you'll convince him to give you the medallion. I'll stay here and hold Vincent back.
Greetings! There's no need for you to explain what brings you here. I can read people's minds, so I already have my answers. Your intentions are good, and I don't see why I shouldn't give you the medallion. Since it's a powerful artifact, I hid it in one of my Christmas baubles. If only I remembered which one it was. Please try to find it yourself among the decorations. The medallion will reveal itself only to a righteous person whose conscience is clean. Who knows? Maybe it will recognize you as its new owner. Once you find the bauble, please bring it to me and I'll extract the medallion. For now, I'll stay here and try to remember which spell I used to lock it inside. Oh, and take this. I also have something to suggest to you. I believe kind-hearted kids like you deserve special gifts. So why don't you drop by my workshop and choose any toy you fancy? I'm glad you agree. Have fun picking a gift. Thanks a lot for your help. Here, take this medallion and wear it proudly, because it always belonged to you alone. You, my young friend, are none other than Princess Goldilocks. I know you're startled to hear it, so let me explain. Your father, King Edmund, lost you in the depths of the forest many years ago. You were very young at the time. That's why it's no wonder you have no recollection of your life in the royal palace. You roamed the forest until you came across a family of vagabonds. They sheltered you and raised you as their servant. Some evil sorcerer also distorted your appearance. However, as soon as you put on your medallion, its magic will bring back your beauty along with all your childhood memories. What an extraordinary transformation! Christmas is indeed the best time for miracles. Now that you're freed from the evil spell, you should return to the royal palace. My sleigh will get you there in no time. Just sprinkle some magic dust on it to send it flying into the air. All you need to do to obtain some is to grind a few enchanted stones in my special mortar. I wish you the best of luck, Princess Goldilocks. One day we'll meet again. For now, take this wind-up key. I'm sure you'll make good use of it.
Not so fast, Princess. Did you seriously think Lady Winter's amateurish spells could hold me back? You underestimated me, girl. I broke free and jumped into that portal right after you did. The journey was far from pleasant and the landing ended up being a bit rough. I fell on the ground head first and passed out for a while. But here I am now, and I finally cornered you. Looks like you found a way to lift the curse. I hope that day would never come. Now I may as well tell you the truth before getting rid of you once and for all. My father got killed when he was out hunting with the king. He was shot by an arrow, so wild beasts were not to blame for his untimely demise. I'm beyond sure it was the king's own doing. I vowed to take revenge on King Edmund. I wanted to see him suffer as much as I did when he took my father's life. That's why I decided to deprive him of his beloved daughter. When you were very young, Goldilocks, I sent you to the forest to look for the Christmas star. I told you we needed it to decorate our Christmas tree. Of course, you bought it. I got in touch with an evil sorcerer and ordered him to erase all your memories and disfigure you to make sure no one would ever recognize the pretty little princess anymore. And now...
No. No, this can't be true. Vincent writes that my daughter is dead. Until I see her breathless body with my own eyes, I refuse to believe this. But what should I do now? I dread to think how the Queen will react to such news. Even if that kind girl finds Goldilocks' medallion and I awaken my wife, her motherly heart will never get over this loss. Goldilocks? Is that really you? Or am I dreaming? Oh, I knew you were alive, my precious girl! Why would Vincent deceive me like that? I never thought he was capable of such vile treachery. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Well then, Vincent, what do you have to say in your defense?
You won't get any excuses from me! If I could turn back time, I wouldn't change a thing! You deserved all this suffering because my father's blood is on your hands!
What are you talking about? I didn't kill your father. He was shot by an arrow while we were hunting with bear spears. Ask anyone who accompanied us on that day if you need confirmation. None of us even carried a bow. Why didn't you let me in on your suspicions, Vincent? Then I would have explained everything to you right away. Instead, you chose to plot against me. Now, it's too late for you to make amends, Vincent. Your betrayal has tarnished your reputation forever. Guards, take him into custody.
Goldilocks, my dear daughter, you're here, you're back.